Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the second session of the 2020 ALCoB Internet Volunteer Program. For the information of the body, we are also live at ALCoB and DepEd International Cooperation Office Facebook pages, and kindly share the live stream to invite your friends and colleagues to join us. So just a brief background. Yesterday, we had witnessed the sharing of the best practices for the inclusive education at the primary level. School heads and teachers from the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Korea imparted to us how they innovate and find solutions to face the challenges in education brought about by the current pandemic. There was also a very fruitful discussion as the speakers answered questions from participants. And for those of you who were not able to be with us yesterday, you can still watch the webinar at ALCoB and DepEd ICO official Facebook pages, and the video would still be available upon demand. Initiatives of our very creative teachers, such as you. Now we will proceed with the second part of our sharing, and I'd like to introduce to you our second speaker, and she is from the land of smiles in Thailand. And she is currently the Assistant Director of Demonstration School of Swan Sunanda Rahaba University in Bangkok, Thailand. Ms. Nwal Tawethong is the Assistant of the Director of the Student Affairs at the Demonstration School of Swan Sunanda Rahabat University in Bangkok, Thailand. She has been teaching in the English program as a history and English teacher for almost 10 years, with great experience in both teaching and managing classes. Not only teaching, but she is also an education researcher, and her area of interest is about e-learning and online course management. She will be sharing with us the experiences and best practice from her country in response to the challenges in the educational sector. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Taweethong. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And as the moderator kindly introduced me, my name is Nwal Tawethong. Now I'm holding on the position of Assistant of the Directors in the Student Affairs Department of Demonstration School of Swan Sunanda Rajaphat University in Bangkok, Thailand. My school is a middle-sized secondary school that has about 1,000 students from year 7 to year 12. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so first of all, I would like to say thank you to the Institute of APEC Cooperative Education for giving me a great opportunity to sharing my experience with enhancing digital literacy to combat the COVID-19 pandemics in Thailand. Also, thank you so much to the Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation Thailand and Associate Professor Dr. Somkiat Kaur, who chose me as the representative teacher today. First of all, before I tell you about my experience during the COVID-19 pandemics, I would like to show you our concept to manage education. Since we know about the pandemics, the main concept from our government is school can't stop, but learning can't stop. So after that, the government gave us the country policies. Then we follow the announcement from the Ministry of Higher Education, and when our school depend on, and before we change to full-time online learning, we try to save students by the ministry gave 7 strictly announcement to us. I show you quickly about our policies that we use during COVID-19 before we change to online. So first of all, our instructor and student, we avoid to traveling to other country, and if someone have done that when returning from other countries, they have to stop working and stop studying on site for 14 days. But we still try to manage online by send class video to them. And also, if a student have abnormal symptoms, we require to see doctor immediately. And for the hygiene, we have a lot increased hygiene cares in our institutions. Students and teachers always have to wear hygiene masks and keep their hand clean. Also, we avoid activities that gathers a lot or large number of students. After that, we can make our own policies and detailed plans, what we have to do. And the most important part is dealing with students and parents immediately with clear messages. And before I will go on that, this chart I show you guys, it shows COVID-19 crisis timeline that will help you guys understand our context more. As it showed in chart, Thai citizens learned of the COVID virus in January, and then it's so fast. After that, about 28 days, Thailand became to the second highest risk countries. But fortunately for students, the February, only the 1 month after that is our last month before school summer break. So what we do, every school try to follow the ministry suggestion seriously, and also we try to finish final examination in early February. Then we announce for 3 month summer break, start from March to May. So in that time between summer breaks, I have to tell you guys, is lucky for Thailand. It was considered our great opportunity to manage and prepare teachers, technologies, also make decision on what we have to do for learning our kid learning properly. Either the situation will be better later or worse, but it was our big challenging to improve our education too. Okay, this is information about school in Thailand. This is information from the Office of Basic Education Commission. You will see that I have almost 30,000 government schools, both primary and secondary school. And my school, the demonstration school of สวนส Yeracha University, is about the middle side, which had 1,000 students. And we lucky again because we are in the Ministry of Higher Education, so that means we have more private decisions and we have more flexible to decide what we want to do for our education. Then I will go on the plan. In the last few years, our school director has been trying to improve online learning for few years. He gave us a lot of workshops and how to create our own website and content online. He tried to teach us you can be a teacher, a YouTuber, and also a tutor in the same time. So we already have some batch to use if we need to change to a full-time online school. So I show you now, this is our plan to use during the COVID-19. The first one that we use, we separate in 4 phases. The phase 1 was preparing time. During this phase, we would practice our new student because every year we always have new students that student grade 7 and grade 10 who never joined our school before. So they need practice more than other groups if we really have to teach them online. So we manage a short summer course online for 1 month by using recorded video and share on our school website. For the second phase or phase 2, so for the second phase, it's like the month after on May. For the second phase, we have research and accesses students from phase 1 that we work for day online for summer. So we know now what is the problem and how to improve our online class efficiently. During this time, we announced and gave demonstrate video on YouTube and other channels to our students grade 7 to 12 that they have to join the online class in next phase 2. And then the third phase, we call on air and online. Why we call on air and online? Because we not only use recorded video anymore, since it wasn't good for active learning and students couldn't interact with teachers, so we manage more live meeting with teachers on Zoom and class exercise on Google Classroom too. And the last phase, as you see, I call blending learning online and on-site because the last phase we were preparing to come back to school, but we still have to assess the situation and make sure students won't infect the virus if we open school full-time. So we open on-site school with students. Each level will come to school only 3 days per week, and the others 2 days they study online at home. Okay, now I would like to share. Here we are. Now I would like to share about the details on each phase we did. The most important, of course, is what the first phase that we devised 4 important factors to consider and prepare for. The first one, we preparing teachers that I will tell you guys on detail. And then the second one, we prepare online contents. Then we prepare technologies and handbook. And the last one, giving information to students and parents. Okay, so the first and the most important that preparing our teacher and make sure they can use various kind of technology. And we have almost 100 teachers. Luckily, about 70% already had experience about making contents online and have their own YouTube and website. So we helped the teacher who couldn't use some platform yet and practicing them by making online meeting every day and give each other's presentation. The other things we found is very, very important because we see from other remote school in the rural area that they use the television education. The thing is, students don't have the ebook or online contents, so they just watch the teacher on television as they watch YouTube and cannot concentrate. So it is very important that we need to create the online and ebook. If we give students listen through recorded video, as I mentioned, and let them learn by themselves, it won't effective for our students. Of course, some slow learner will lose their concentration, so we create ebook and send to them ahead of time. Then parents could help them catch up the lesson. And we change from normal lesson that we normally use book and exercise book to ebook for 8 main subjects, and we make it more concise in writing for fit it well for online class. Like we concentrate only very important information and make it easier to understand than when you study with the teachers. And for the platform we use, when I see Mr. Granny, I feel like, oh, so wow, you have so many platforms. But in Thailand, we kind of like just start online for not so long. So for platform we use, we have been using Moodle for teacher website. So we improve that by linking our teacher website to school website and created login that students can follow their own schedule by clicking on school website. And also we put Zoom meeting schedule and link for each subject each day that they just are easy and clicking and can go on it. Furthermore, we create handbook to explain for all kind we use and content student, and the application Thai people use the most is the Line chat application. So we send that through Line group chat that they will have one teacher look after for 30 students in each group chat as the advisor. So students can ask questions immediately when they want. And this is my website that already put subject that students can go on logins, put their password, and can go through each subject. And the last factor, but we need to concern the most, that about send all our plan to students and parents and support them if they have problem. So we survey before about their readiness. Luckily, maybe because we are in capital city, Bangkok, Thailand, so our students can use 100% technologies. They all have their own computers, smartphone, and internet. But we still need to explain about education plan to parent properly. So before online class started, we had 3 meetings online with parents and try to solve all the problems they asked. As I show you, this is me and some volunteer students try to tell other students and explain how to study online ahead of time. And after summer course, we were very successful with the first online course for the year 7 and year 10. So after that, we have worked further for the preparation online course for whole school. After the research and practicing first time, we managed class by using Moodle, but this time we separate Moodle for 30%, then Google Classroom 30%, and we use more Zoom as 40%. As I mentioned to you guys, before students come back to study online, everyone just separate and stay home for so long. So they need more interact with each other and also teacher too. They enjoy a lot when they answer the questions online, but they still need sometimes for practice on offline video for self-learning. So we manage more fun exercise and assignments that related to the lessons on Google Classroom, with teacher can give them feedback and make them more active because they can use whenever they want on their smartphone. However, after these 3 months that we are in online, Thailand was able to control the spread of the virus, and daily number of infected cases steadily declined. So the Ministry of Higher Education allowed us to access ourselves that we are ready or not yet for open on-site school. So since we postponed school for 1 more month than normal, and we already use online learning and practice students, we finally decide to open blended learning by using on-site half students from grade 7 to 9. They come to school on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the others today they study home, and grade 10 to 12 they come on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we switch for the next month, and we limit only 20 students per 1 classroom too. For online subject, teacher has to do both video that students can log in and study by themselves whenever they want, and also teacher has to set up online meeting depend on schedule for making our interactive classes. As I told you, because my student has been practicing for 1 month for whole school and almost 2 months for the new student on the online class. So it's not a problem for them anymore. So we can use the full schedule. As you say, as you see now, this is the schedule for the grade 7, or in Thailand we call Mathayom 1. They come to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they study home Tuesday and Thursday. But teacher come every day. Sometimes we teach on site, and other time on the schedule we teaching them online. Providing education during the COVID-19 is challenging for our country, especially those wishing to improve equality such as Thailand. We have been preparing ourselves to bring our online learning platform solution to help tackle this problem. I think for the secondary student, it is very necessary to ensure more interaction between students and teachers. Hence, we will focus on two-way communication approach. Apart from video on teacher website that they can come to log in and self-learning, teachers are expected to be more active in providing support for learners via different online platforms. By doing so, teachers can respond to different needs of learners, provide them with feedback, and generate an exchange of ideas. Education will be a blend of in-person lessons and distance learning, focus more on equipping students with professional skill and lifelong learning. I think school will need to make new arrangements on facilities and education to accommodate social distancing, such as installing partitions between student tables, introduce hybrid education, upgrading ICT skill of teachers and administrators to be able to utilize digital technologies as a learning tools, and development new learning media or material to replace or complement traditional education. Also, we should designing contents to support distance and interactive learning, as well as providing health education to teachers and administrators. Students and parents will also have to make adjustments as upgrading digital technologies and also device or internet access to support distance education. Finally, I want to say, even if we all have been facing very hard time during the COVID-19, but as the teacher that have high responsibility for our young future, we finally change the crisis to a great opportunity and bring our world education to the real futures. Thank you so much today for giving me an opportunity to share my experience to you guys, and I really hope some of experience from Thailand will be useful for everyone. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you very much, Ms.Taweethong. I am quite sure that the things that you have shared this afternoon, we will be definitely getting a lot of points for us to be able to implement as well in our respective fields.